What's going on, guys? We're over here at our lowest balance express funded account. Want to talk to you guys about taking payouts and how it resets your balance or whatever to $0 and how many consecutive days you need. I was going to say executive. How many consecutive days you need of the $200 in order to get paid. We're going to talk about all that in this video and more. But welcome to another full transparency trading session where I'm your host, Sebastian. And today we're talking about payouts. So you can see we've taken trades over here and over there. We're on micros. We were doing one micro and we were doing two micros, and we are up to $277 now. Now we've set up this trade here on a 4-hour time frame from a previous day, looking to make $200 off of it. We're currently missing a trade off of this nice pullback right here that we kind of knew was coming, but at the same time we wanted to be patient and wait for it to get to this line. But this is worth about $150 with two micro contracts, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about, I'll close that out because my trade already closed on its own. Your total P&L. Each day for 5 days, you're trying to make $200, right? When you get over the $200 mark, lock it in. When you get to 250, lock it in. Once you get to like $277 like this, right? What is your goal then? Well, you can trade again, but as you can see, I'm risking $65. I never want to lose that $77 because I never want to lose. I don't even want to risk $65 just in case it wicks up. I'm going to risk $58. I never want to lose the $200 day. All right, let's move on. Over to Top Step's payout policy right here. So, we're going to start with this one. When can I take a payout? Because that's the first question. Once people pass that combine, the trading combine comes in 3 different forms with Top Step. Oh, and I should tell you guys, I'm transitioning full time to Top Step and My Funded Futures over here. This is My Funded Futures, and this is Top Step. Why am I transferring to Top Step and My Funded Futures? Well, for my first 2 years, I had Apex Trader funding, and it went well. You know, it went well. They do pay. I want to point that out, guys. This is not a sponsored video by Top Step, Apex, or My Funded Futures. These are just my personal feelings on it. They will pay in the early days of the account, right? As you start to get more money in the account, you start to hit more and more hiccups, and I didn't like the way that they handle having a decent amount of money in your account or having hit that 60 day balance or 30-day balance or whatever that they're looking for. I also don't like the fact that you get paid every 8 days. That's a really weird system that they have. Every 5 days is perfectly fine, and My Funded Future and Top Step pay every 5 days. So I decided to make these my main two platforms. If you like Apex and it works for you, great. If you hate Apex, that's fine. Apex pays. They just have a lot of rules that are really idiotic rules and chaotic rules that I don't enjoy. But here we are at Top Step. First off, what is the Top Step payout policy? If you're wondering what the Top Step payout policy is, you've come to the right place. Top Step's payout policy is the best in the industry, they claim, that allows disciplined traders, and this is a key word, disciplined traders, to take weekly payouts. The best part, you can take payouts for the daily access up to 100% of your profits on a live funded account. On the live funded account. So what do you get when you pass a combine? You get what's called an express funded account. And we'll go over a couple of things with the express funded account and live funded account together. After accumulating 30 total winning days trading across the express funded account and live funded account, so that's 30 days total between both account versions, you can now start taking out 100%. But we'll get to that in a minute. First off, we'll start with your express funded account. Traders can request up to $5,000, which is fan-friggin-tastic, by the way, or 50% of their account balance, whichever is less, not more. So you can't go to 10K. You can't go above 5K no matter what you try. The most I've been able to do is 4,700. Not because I could do 5K. I just didn't have that in there to do it. 50% of my account balance was 4,700. So 5K or 50% of the account balance, whichever is less, after accumulating 5 winning days per payout request. A winning trading day is counted when a day's net P&L, as you just saw at $277, is $200 or more. Winning days do not need to be consecutive or in a row. After taking a payout, a trader must complete 5 additional winning trading days from the date that the most recent payout request was processed, that means approved, before being eligible for their next payout. So that is where kind of the tricky portion comes in, and sometimes what takes it a little longer than a straight 30 days. But once you get 30 days of however many however many trading days of $200, you don't have to really worry about that because you can just pull out 100% when you do have access to the next pull out day. But all the days keep counting, even if your request hasn't been processed. The days are still counted towards the 30 days. Now, the live funded account. This is where it gets fun. They can move you to a live funded account whenever they want. If you're doing really well, like let's say you're doing really well your first 15 days, they have the authority to move you to a live funded account. Let's say you're doing really well your first 20 days, 25 days, whatever. They have the authority to move you to a live funded account. Let's say it takes you 30 days of $200 to get there. However long it takes you to get there is fine. Usually after 30 days, they'll just move you to the live funded account. But they do have the authority to move you there anytime, which is really awesome. With My Funded Futures, you have to wait the full 30 days to get yours. And then also their payouts are $1,200 flat on the 50K accounts. I don't have any bigger accounts with them. Okay, so now you're on the live funded account. You can request up to 50%, like it was saying before, but that's because you don't have the 30 days in. Let's skip forward to when you have the 30 days in. Daily payouts. Once you hit 30 days between your express funded and your live account, you have daily payouts in your live account. That is friggin' awesome. So once the live funded account has accumulated 39 consecutive winning days, this means that you've earned $200 or more net P&L for 30 days across the express funded account and the live funded account. That's total, 30 days total, because the 30 days counts. You unlock daily payouts, and you can access 100% of your balance in the live funded account. Winning days from the express account count towards the 30 days. So winning days on your paper trading account with them count towards the 30 friggin' days, because essentially you're paper trading when you start a funded account with them. They're paying you, but you're not. It's a simulated account. But only traders on live funded accounts can request daily payouts to access 100% of their balance. Okay, this means that future payouts in the live funded account, you can request up to 100% of the balance. With each payout request, payouts can be requested once a day for any amount up to 100%. The minimum payout is $125. Keep in mind that if a full 100% payout is requested, the live funded account will be closed, since the balance will be brought to the maximum loss limit. All right, that's it for this video, guys. That's all I wanted to teach you guys, is that when you get these express funded accounts, you're trying to make $200 a day. Once you start making $200 a day, you're trying to get to 30 days of making $200. Once you get to 30 days of making $200, you are officially a live funded account trader with them, and you can take 100% of your account balance at any time, and you can do daily requests. So let's say I made 5K in a day. At the end of that day, when they lock it in, I can be like, yo, let me get 2,500. Let me get 5K out of there. But never take 100% of your balance. Always leave yourself the maximum loss limit buffer. Let me see if they have that on here. Okay, maybe it's on the next one. Here it is. The maximum loss limit for a 50K is 2,000. For 100K is 3,000. For a 150K is 4,500, right? Always try to keep this amount in your account for each account size in order to never draw down beyond that. Now, you can get below it. You can go to like 1,500, 1,000, whatever, but try never to lose that maximum amount, because it starts at $0, right? But as you gain money on the account, that starts to become your trailing threshold. So just subtract until you hit that $2,000 point. Whatever you got in your account, subtract $2,000 from it, and you'll know how much you can lose in order to lose the account. But once you get to $2,000, you want to stay above that marker while you're taking your payouts, while you're trading, etc., to give yourself the ability to keep this account open for as long as it takes you to make your 30 days. I don't care if it takes you a year to hit 30 days. I don't care if it takes you 6 months. I don't care if it takes you 30 days to hit 30 days. But let's say today is when I decided to open up this account and start it. So today would be day 1. Okay. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. That means that my first probable payout day is June 4th. So what do? Well, we're going to try to run that bad boy up. We're going to try to get as much as we can in that 5 days before we finally get to the payout day. But right now we've locked in some profit and we're good. We locked in 277. We're going to sit on the 277. We have a micro trade open right here to try to get us an extra $200. If we get an extra $200, then we'll take a decent trade again. But we're just going to leave this trade open, looking for $200. And if it fails, we lose $58. If it hits, we get $200. It's that simple. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll check you out in the next one. This has been a full transparency trading session where I'm your host, Sebastian, and I'm out.